She gon' slide down the pole, stop, drop, and roll. Shaking that ass fast, I told her let's take it slow. She say she a stripper, how much you make?
Hello out there everybody, and welcome to another episode of Please Advise, which I hope is becoming one of your favorite advice channels. Today I have with me one of St. Louis's newest rising stars, Mr. Young Sauc himself.
Yes sir, yes sir. You know what time it is. I've been coming up for a minute, you know. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you so much for coming on.
My pleasure, man. I've been trying to get with you, for a little minute now. Been responding, going back and forth, so it's good to network with another, local, entrepreneur in St. Louis.
Absolutely, absolutely. It has been a little while. When I started planning for this season, I started planning like way back in I want to say maybe July, early August. So you was one of the first people that I reached out to. And again, thank you so much for responding. I reached out to be honest, quite a few people. I got some responses, some I didn't. But for the ones that did respond, thank you so very much. Again, and to you, thank you so very much for coming through, for even giving me a chance. When we spoke before we came on, I told you I haven't had a lot of, industry type guests. You are one of my first, so I'm gonna fumble through this. Hopefully, you'll bear with me.
You good, man, and it's good to make history on everything you got going. With you, to be the first. So, what can I say? It's a blessing.
Appreciate it. I guess we'll just go ahead and dive right in and start at the very beginning. Not as far as like your birth, but the beginning of, I guess, Young Sauc. Where did you come up with that name?
I came up with that name because I'm different, as far as fashion, and not even just fashion, just mind frame, cause I could have been somewhere where I wouldn't want to be, where a lot of people are, and it's sad to see a lot of young people that's my age with the mindset that they have as far as life. Don't nobody look at life as far as genuinely wanting to strive to do better. Like a lot of people don't apply themselves, as far as mentally.
Okay.
So we just stuck in one spot, and I just feel like to the young people out there, like it's more than gangs, guns, and I'm young, but I ain't here to preach, but sometimes it's good for people to hear from a peer, so.
I agree. Sometimes it does hit different when it comes from somebody that is actually, I guess, in some ways living the same life you live in, or, kind of having the same experiences you are, Like I said, I'm probably, I don't know how old you are, but I'm pretty sure I'm several years older than you, so I do have different, aspects on, life. Again, maturity has taught me a lot. You still young, up and coming, you still have experiences to make. So I think it'll be a good mix, and I especially like when people are able to kind of see that wisdom and be able to notice it early on. So congrats on that.
Thank you, man. And I'm 26, by the way.
Yeah, I got a couple of years. I ain't gonna say how many, but a couple.
I'm currently, trying to make a name for myself so I can bring more names under, and I'm trying to make the city rise, basically. And it just doing different things. But right now, I can't put all my focus on what I want to do because I got so much going on. Like I'm working 2 jobs and mechanics on the side and rapping. And it's like a whole bunch of money, so it's like, it's just time is the issue. Everything. But we still do our little trips here and there to Atlanta, and try to network with other people. Yeah.
Okay, so you just said a whole lot. So we gonna jump back in there and break some of that down. But again, I want to go back to initially. You still have yet to answer where Young Sauc came from.
Oh, I ain't even Alright, okay, my man. Okay, alright. Young Sauc. It was just liking to add flavor to everything.
Okay.
Me just liking to add flavor to everything that I do. Every avenue I take, you know what I'm saying? I like to do everything in my best ability, you know, so, and it's just like, the 2 3s on the end of it came from my hood where I'm from, you know, so that's another story, but
it is,
you know, like, but yeah, the 2 3s on the end of my name, but that's just me. I'm different, you know, like 2 Chainz.
I get that from you. Even from the conversation you have now, how you just went like all the way through a whole spectrum, like a whole, I guess, almost philosophy almost into yourself just that quick off me asking how your name. So I can tell that you definitely take a lot of thought into, you know, how you do things, how you present yourself, how you present ideas, all that type of stuff. It's refreshing. It definitely is refreshing to see a young man have that much character already. Already.
Appreciate it.
So I definitely want to talk about where some of that character comes from. So I'm not going to ask specifically what the 2 3s are, but I am going to ask, you know, like what kind of area did you of St. Louis? Or, first of all, are you even from St. Louis?
Yeah, I'm from St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from St. Louis. But you can say, like, I got a little south in me, being Mississippi. You know, got a lot of people down south. Shout out to Mississippi, you know, everybody out there, you know what time it is. But
what part of St. Louis?
I'm from the county. I'm from North County, St. Louis, Chambers, you know. So yeah.
What high school did you go to?
I went to a few high schools. You know, I was kind of, you know what I say, how should I put that, fucked up back then, like, you know, like, so in and out of school. That's why I got sent to Mississippi, because I got kicked out of Riverview. Hazelwood wouldn't accept me, so I went to Hazel. So to answer your question, the high schools that I went to was Hazelwood East and Riverview High.
Okay.
I went to them 2 high schools, but I graduated from Hazelwood East though. Graduated from Hazelwood. Yeah, I did get my diploma. So they go, you get your diploma, guys. So,
please get your diploma. If nothing else, get your diploma. Get your diploma.
So but it was a process with all that shit. Like, I got kicked out of Riverview. So going into high school, I had a fucked up record. Like grades weren't fucked up, but just
behavior.
Teachers, yeah, like, you know, like writing me up and all type of shit. Like, wasn't in school, so all my homework was done at home, suspended, you know, or in detention. Well, I ain't never served detention. Let me get that straight. Like, I never served detention, y'all. Like, they gave me detention. I never, like, on my daddy soul, my rain up to God.
How did you not serve it if they gave it to you, though?
Because I'm sauce. Like,
there you go.
Like, shit, I never served detention. Like, but I did ISS because I had to be there. Like, they come looking for a nigga. Like, you can't start class if you don't go. Like, you go to class, they go get your ass. They go call up, or is he in there? They go come get you. They did it to me. Man, shit, take your ass to ISS. But yeah, she worked like that.
Going into high school.
Okay, yeah, I went to high school. Yeah. So
okay, so let's go ahead and move from there. So when did you have, I guess, the first aspirations of even becoming not even a musician, but so much as a rapper? Like, where did you get that from?
I got that from Lil Wayne, you know, the rapper. When I first heard his songs, it was like, I heard a lot of music, you know, I heard a lot of music before, but then when I heard Wayne, it's like, okay, he rap in a different way with like a different type of, you know, lingo, metaphors, you know, so it's like, I want to do the same thing, but just on a different type of level, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their own lane, so
right.
You know, it's like, that's how I want to incorporate it. Like, I don't want to be just, you know, generic, you know, like, so that's what a lot of people are promoting right now, you know, like, if music be popping, but the music is not, like, rap rappers, they not lyricists, they just rap. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lyricist thing. You know, you can make a nice lyrical song, you know, but a lot of the stuff that's promoted right now is just, you know, brain
and boogie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for real.
Beats and boogie. Again, like I said, I'm a little older, so sometimes even when I listen to music, I listen to it probably a little bit differently than the newer generation, because again, they all about beats and boogies. But when I listen to it, I'm used to coming from an age where, you know, rappers, they told stories in their rhymes. So when I listen to it, I'm listening to the words, and I can't quote no rap song probably after like 2015, because I feel like they're not saying nothing. It's the same words literally over and over to the chorus line. So even when I listen to songs now, I'm like, for one, I don't understand the language they say because I don't know a lot of the term words. But again, they're not really telling no story. They just
and the ones that are telling stories are telling too many stories. You know what I'm saying? And if Boosie ain't teach you niggas a lesson, like I don't like Boosie. They took Boosie to trial, so I don't be understanding niggas, and they still be talking about what they got. Niggas still get raided. They raided them people house that did that. Remember that Ray Schmurder thing, and they had that mom like where you just stood still and stuff, and them dudes did that video. They did the video with all them guns and stuff, and like the police came and raided their house. Like, so it's like people, like, you still gotta realize like what you doing on camera is still, and what you saying will still get you fucked up. Like, shit, you know, they played Boosie shit in the court. Play this shit in the court, so it's like,
because those are his words, he wrote it, so exactly. And that's again, that's another thing that I think separates you from a lot of them. You talk about life, but not in the way that they do. Like, you don't talk about, and not to say you do or you don't, you know, that, you know, about that lifestyle. Like, you can tell that it's in there because of the energy of it, but at the same time, you are actually telling a different type of story, a story of overcoming, of, you know what I'm saying, moving past all that. And there's again, admirable. That's what I like most about most of your songs, is that it's not talking about living that everyday on the street corner life. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then, you know, speaking of that, it's like, I do try to make different type of music. You know, I got positive music and I got negative music, but the whole thing about it is I'm an entertainer. You know,
right?
And that's what a lot of people need to understand. You know, and because like how they was talking to Ice Cube about, you know, a while ago, like a long time ago, and they had an interview with him. And they was talking about, you know, like, your music, it influences people to do this, people to do that. My whole thing is people need to learn how to have self-control. But the first thing I want to say is, like, you have directors, you have actors. You know what I'm saying? You got actors that are influencing, you know, violence. You know, you got all different type of music. All different type of movies that's influencing, you know, like, people killing each other.
Correct.
So why, or am I, you know what I'm saying, the black sheep in the rap game? Like, oh, you got this, you got that. You know what I'm saying? Why, like, that's what I'm saying. We doing the same thing. We are entertainers. Director is an entertainer. The movie industry is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? The rap is entertainment. People hear music, they want to dance. They are entertained. They want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're supposed to do.
And move people. Yeah. You know, so it's like, shit, like, don't, you know, undermine the rapper when you would go spend, you know, $25 on a movie ticket, you know, and to go see some motherfuckers getting killed, or some motherfuckers getting raped, or some gang shit, or some slave shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit getting promoted that, you know, that stimulate your mind in a way, like, same as rap. So that's why I say white people are hypocritical sometimes when it comes to rappers and other avenues of entertainment. You know, so.
What do you mean? No, because I want to talk about that. What do you mean? In what ways? Because,
like I'm saying, movies, entertainment is like, okay, you go try to get on the rapper head and say, okay, you making these young men out here do this. No, because got role play that's doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? You got Tyler Perry, shit, he beating up shit, motherfucker getting beat, but they wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got different type of people doing different type of stuff. So who's to say that that's not promoting something that somebody can take in a different way? You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be led astray with just seeing something, you know, or hearing something. It ain't like, so you visually showing something and I'm physically, I'm saying, I'm voicing something. So it's like, which one is worse? Visually, you visually seeing somebody getting killed bloody and gory, or you hearing somebody getting killed bloody and gory? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you can't be hypocritical and watch movies, then be like, oh, rapping ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but I think the difference is in movies, when you see a lot of killing or whatever, it's normally for a reason. Like, movies are generally geared towards the good guy. So, for example, the movie Taken, he was only killing and blowing up shit because they took his daughter.
Okay.
James Bond movies, a lot of killing, a lot of blowing up shit. They only do that because they threatening to take over the world. So, but in rap music, that's only a story about a point in your life. Like, people don't get to see what comes out on the other end because the person dies drastically. No shade, no tea.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's easier to say that rap music influences that more so, where movies, they show it, but they don't gear you towards that. They do kind of, like, I guess, paint the picture that by any means necessary.
It's something like this.
Yes.
Like, you do got a point, you know what I'm saying? Like, we both got points, you know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
But, because it's, on the other hand, you do got movies like How to Rob a Bank, you know what I'm saying? You got movies like that, you know what I'm saying? They're like, okay.
But they robbing the bank because normally, because you know, somebody in their family need money real bad.
But look though, this the thing. This thing. You got people that actually have admitted on testimony that they did it because of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Also, you probably got people that did it that say they did it because of rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's a up and down. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So that's why I say, like, just chill on the artist. Just chill, like, you know what I'm saying? We rapping about shit we seeing, and the people are portraying a visual effect of the things that they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, because you got documentaries, you got all type of, you know what I'm saying? It's all type of movies, but it's just like, it's a up and down with both of them. You know, I just say, like, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they both kind of on the same. They both entertainment. You got like how you can visually go see a football game, and you can listen to it commentated on the, you know what I'm saying, on the radio. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, like, it's just, you got the visually, and you got the
different.
Right.
Is that what you
saying? Right. So we getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, because it is the same. It is the same. The only thing I can say is that with movies, that you normally get to see the backstory of it more so. As with a song, you only got 3.5 minutes. So what can you really? So what can you really introduce? Like, you don't know the struggles that I had to go through. This is why I'm doing this. Like I said, with music, you don't get all that. You don't.
But what it is like I feel like some things that the government push, you know what I'm saying, as far as like a lot of things, I feel like we should as a whole be on a self-control. Like, they should have everybody, like, cause in Korea, like, in other countries, mandated that people, you know, do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Men got to be in the army till they 30 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then you can get out and get married. You know, so it's like, we need to learn how to have self-control, because if it is people out here doing this, they obviously, you know what I'm saying, have been led astray. And nobody, they mental,
what is this?
Whatever it is, interpreted off of what people say, off of what rappers are leading men to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all influencing this and that. Whatever they're saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, people have to have a conscience. Like, I can't go out here and live my life in the world, you know, based off of something I heard. You know, that's like you telling me to go out here and go. You telling me right now, you ain't gotta rap it to me. You telling me, hey man, you should go out here and beat everybody up you see. And I'm like, damn, I should do it. that's me as a man. Like, should I go do this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like people need to start having more self-control.
But Young Sauc, that's you as a man, though. You do understand that there are some people who are highly influential, and I'm just saying, because their favorite star, that's what advertisement is. Like when you see your favorite celebrity and they like, you know, this kind of toothpaste, you think, ooh, that toothpaste must be good, let me do it. So that same logic can be applied to, you know, if I see my favorite rapper on TV running through his neighborhood shooting at people, oh, that's what he on, that's what we on. So I get your point, I do, but I want you to understand that there is an argument to be made that influence it goes both ways, positive and negatively.
Yeah, that's why.
And music.
That's why I'm here to say, you know what I'm saying, that I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? I do the. That's why, like, so when you got somebody that like it's different. Like that's why I like the, you know what I'm saying, the memes and stuff, so where you get to, you know what I'm saying, explain your side, you know, because it's different than rap. You know, you can't like you said, in 3 minutes you can't, you know what I'm saying,
you can't tell a whole story. You couldn't possibly, right?
You can't, you know. So that's why I'm here to say, like, you right, but people should start, you know what I'm saying, people, not me, people, you know what I'm saying, should learn how to process information in you know what I'm saying, in a good way, you know, like in a, you know, like how, like you can't walk out of, you know what I'm saying, how should I put it, you can't like with the games, with games, you know what I'm saying, with Grand Theft Auto and all that, you know what I'm saying, like entertainment,
right.
Like it is another form of entertainment. So it's like everything, and that is a virtual entertainment. You got that actual,
right.
So it's all type of different type of entertainment. So it's like one form of entertainment can be scrutinized if all forms of entertainment are scrutinized, if they're all dealing with. You got comedians that's doing racial, you know what I'm saying, bits and all type of stuff. So it's like everybody, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to everybody laughing. I laugh something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like funny. Yeah, so it's like shit. But if I rapped in a funny way about the hood, would it make a difference? You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it wouldn't paint the same picture.
Right. So it's like shit. It's like
it's only one way to represent it. Yes.
Yeah, but people, like, it's just like, man, the world fucked up. So I just feel like people just need to get their minds back right. You know, like people need to get their minds back right. You know, because like I said, I make good music and I make bad music or whatever y'all, whatever. So
when you keep saying that, like the first time you said positive, then you said negative, now you say good and bad. What about your music makes you think that it's bad? Like what's bad in your opinion?
What's bad is what I'm perceiving off of others' perceptions of what they're saying about rappers. So if everybody's saying it's bad, then I'm gonna say it's bad. Like you said, my first outlook on it was positive, negative, bad and good. So it's like, okay, I'm just basing it off of what others perceive. So if it's bad, okay, well we're gonna say it's bad.
Which ones though?
It's actually both of them kind of.
No. I'm asking which ones specifically are bad.
Songs?
Which songs? That's that. Yeah.
Like I mean, the songs where I'm talking about in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm, you know, maybe, you know, doing some drugs. I mean, selling some drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like I only smoke weed, so then we get that clear. Like so, selling some drugs.
That ain't their business.
So it's like, yeah. So when they go see it in the video, y'all gonna look me up. It's Sauc33, Sauc33. So it's like some of the stuff I promote sometimes ain't all good, but I got songs that are good as far as like, Fallen Angel. Got a song called Fallen Angel that's good. You know what I'm saying? Fallen Angel is about, you know, basically, I went to heaven and I fell down. Like, it's like, okay, it's telling niggas that you living your life wrong, so you need to get it right. I said, you know, Lord forgive me for I've sinned, you know what I'm saying? Like, all type of stuff. So it's like, that's the good and that's the bad. So it's like I try to, you know, balance it out. Yeah, it's like shit, you know. It's a form of entertainment that some people like.
I don't think you have no bad songs. I think you tell a full story in your album. In your is album the right term? Or is it EP or EP? Okay. Again, I'm new to this, so I don't know all the terms. But in your EP, I feel like you tell a full story. Again, you do have those more positive songs, as you would characterize it, and then you have the ones that you say are bad. I don't think those are bad. I think you tell both sides of the story. And then there's a couple of tracks in there where you just have fun. So I feel like, again, a lot of times these newer artists, they don't have yours is really a complete body of work, in my opinion. Because again, I come from an era where people have full CDs like yours, 12 tracks. Now EPs only have like 5 or 6 songs on there. So by you to have 12 tracks, and again, you tell a full story. You tell positive, you tell about, you know, the uplifting coming through that. Then you tell about the times where you lived that. And then the fun songs that's thrown in there, as you know what I'm saying, because it's life.
Right.
You know, so
exactly.
Again, you have a full body of work. That's why I say I don't think you have any bad songs. You just have, you know, you tell both sides of the same story.
There's a better way of putting it in. Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I appreciate that. So yeah, you're so right, man. So I just tried, you know, to give people give everybody what they want. Yeah. Not just, you know, like if you are musically, you know what I'm saying, in tune, like I'm trying to give you some, you know, like I ain't made everything yet, but you try to make the pop, the rap, the R&B, you know what I'm saying. I try to incorporate, you know what I'm saying, some of that, you know, of what's going on, you know. So
right.
I try to be, you know, the dope man in the rap industry. You know, I try to have everything everybody needs.
That's a good metaphor. That is a great metaphor, actually. The dope man in the rap game. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so, all right. So you say Lil Wayne influenced you to actually become a rapper. Okay, so how do you transform that influence into actually, or even more specifically, tell me about the first song that you recorded that you know, was proud to introduce yourself as, you know, Young Sauc.
First song I recorded was Act Up. Act Up. Performed in the club and everybody act up. So it was just like, it was fun. It was a fun event, you know. And that was my first performance, you know. That was the first song I was like, okay, I'm gonna perform this.
Right.
I'm gonna have this song, you know. But
so and I'm sorry for cutting you off, but Act Up. So would you call that a positive song, or in your words, a negative song?
Call it neutral.
That's and that's what I was going for. I would call that a fun song. I don't feel like that song necessarily tells a tale. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a amp song. It's a, you know what I'm saying, get you in a hype type mood song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, even though you're talking about acting up, but not in so much a way as, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna fuck somebody's shit up.
Right.
You just acting up as in, you know what I'm saying, I'm free, I ain't got no burdens right now, you know, I'm turned up, basically. That's how I receive it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I try to keep everything, how should I say, like you said, on a good vibe, but in a fun vibe, you know. So, but the songs I do make, that's like in like the hood songs, like, you know, like it's just for them people. It basically is what I can say. Like it ain't for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody.
Everybody can't relate to that.
Everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like gospel music, like Christians ain't listening to my music, or anybody that's, you know what I'm saying?
Probably not.
Gospel, like,
not.
So it's like everything
yeah.
for everybody. Some people, you know, enjoy rap, but would rather listen to R&B. You know, like, and be like, I don't listen to that. I listen to R&B, but I you know, like, so it's like,
I think you have a good mix, though. I think you have a good mix for most people to enjoy. I mean, probably not Christians, obviously, but you know, the people who more traditionally listen to R&B like me, I still do enjoy your music. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for me, it's the stories. It's the stories. And then there are times where I do need a song like, Act Up, or, my favorite one that you got going on right now, Booty Hole. I need that when it's time for me to turn up. Because, it's the weekend and I don't want to think about, the burdens of the week. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just on some M type shit. So I need those songs. And that's why I say you tell the full story. You know what I'm saying? If I put your EP on, sorry, I want to make sure I use the correct terms. If I put your EP on, I can listen to it from beginning to end, and I can again get both sides of the story, and also the fun that you having doing the whole project.
Right. Yeah. Two of them. One of them highly recommended and highly anticipated. They out. Two EPs out right now, and I'm working on another one. Just been working on other things right now, so it's like it's life.
Yeah.
So can't put everything, all my marbles in one basket, so I'd rather have them in four.
Right.
So that's why I got 2 jobs and I'm doing everything else on the side. So it's like if everything don't work out with this, got plan B, 2 cars, plan B, plan C, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I look at life. Like, so I just like to be ahead of the game.
I didn't know you had 2 jobs, and who would have known? But I thank you for carving out just a little bit of time for me. I really do. I know I've been in, I've worked 2 jobs before, and I know how your free time is your free time. I definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. That makes it feel even more, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to use the word special, but it makes me appreciate it more that you made time, you know what I'm saying, to come through. I definitely appreciate it, because I know it's Saturday. So no matter what industry you work in, I'm sure one of those industries requires work on a Saturday. So I appreciate you making time, you know what I'm saying, to come through for me. I definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate it. So speaking of those 2 jobs and what you got going on, like what is, I guess, a typical day for Young Sauce? Aside from, having a show that you got to do later on tonight. Or day. Whatever night, yeah.
A typical day for me, it's work. Work is a typical day. I stopped selling a long time ago, so my daddy died. My daddy died 3 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's cool. Like, so that's the reason I stopped, because he was, used to always talk to me. And so anyways, I just try to keep everything in a positive look after that, after everything that happened.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You good. You
okay.
good. You
okay.
good. I forgot what the hell I was talking about.
A typical day.
I'm trying to. A typical day. Yeah, a typical day. That's what the fuck going on, man. Shit. Oh shit. I was smoking. That's why I tuned out for a second. Thinking about some other shit.
Right.
But yeah, shit. He made it seem like I was gonna cry and shit. I'm sorry.
No, man, because you got quiet and I was like, I'm sorry. Like I didn't know where to go.
I had to remember where the fuck I left off.
Okay.
Okay.
Typical day in the life of Young Sauce.
So shit, working, and then if I ain't working, I'm trying to get some music shit done, or I'm, you know what I'm saying, trying to enjoy my life. You know what I'm saying, with my woman. That's about it. Because if I go out, like we go out to Atlanta or something, and try to do something, she know it's busy.
So do you only? Okay. So when you say go out, you mean like you and the crew, y'all going to promote some stuff?
Oh yeah, me and the crew. But if it ain't me and the crew, it's me and my kid. We gonna go out.
What kind of stuff do y'all do? I'm nosy. So
we just do like local entertainment events. Like right now, I'm trying to I was trying to get on TV on the little rhyme thing that Cardi B them had going on, because they be cool like in them competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
But I be missing the opportunities. Like when they come about, I be like, damn, I missed it. I don't know how the fuck. I gotta be on it like these other motherfuckers be on it when they come to them TV competitions. So,
yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what.
So it's funny that you bring up competitions, because before we, started filming, you said that you won a couple competitions here locally and then some, abroad.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and tell us about some of those?
I only won a few of them. So I won one at the Eyes over on the east side. I won one at the what was that place called? Damn, I forgot what that place called. Damn.
So, I guess I think what my question is, because again, when I ask questions, I ask because I don't know. I'm fairly new to this. So, when you say competition, it's like a battle rap, because in my mind, the only battle rap I can relate to is like in 8 Mile with Eminem them. Like they introduce 2 rappers, they go back and forth, one person wins. Is they? Again, I don't know.
Just regular, you know what I'm saying? Just my song against your song, basically, you know.
Okay.
My song against your song is like, okay, who got the best song? Who gonna take this money or whatever, you know? So it's like, with some competitions be janky, you know. Some competitions be rigged. How should I put it? You know, so it'd be like some people don't.
I think you did put it.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. So it's like artists, you gotta know where you're spending your money. Don't spend your money everywhere with all these people, you know, because some of these people just taking money, you know.
So you gotta pay to get in the competition.
Most of the time, yeah.
Wait.
But like it's like this why you know I love my city. You know, I fuck with St. Louis. You know, like,
We all do, right?
But it's like opportunities ain't in St. Louis like they are in different, you know, locations. The only reason I say that, because it's how I'm gonna tell you, like, okay, you might have some of these competitions sometimes in St. Louis, but in Atlanta you got these all the time where it's like you getting $1,000, $5,000, you know what I'm saying? But in St. Louis you got like these competitions where you getting like $300, $400.
How much is
but
the
look,
entry fee?
entry fee it'd probably be like $50. You know what I'm saying? $50, $100. But what's $50 when you got 100 fucking niggas performing? You know what I'm saying? Then but then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta wait till 2 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You got 100 niggas performing, so I gotta wait out all these fucking songs for $300, $400. You know what I'm saying? But it's different. It's different. Like in Atlanta, they offer you different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, I love my city. I love my city.
Hold on. Because I need to understand a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay. We'll just take the low end. You pay $50 to get into the rap contest.
Some contests, some of them be like shit, $300, $400. Some of them be requiring you to sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? A certain amount of tickets, so that'll probably be like $400 worth of tickets. I mean, so.
But that's how you get your spot. It's just that $400. It's not like $400 plus still your entry fee.
What you mean?
Like, okay, so the ones that you said where they give you $400 worth of tickets. Mm-hmm. So say if I sell that $400 worth of tickets, that's my entry fee, right?
You gotta sell that. Or you gotta say the minimum tickets need to be sold is this amount of tickets, X amount of tickets.
So say if I sell my 30 tickets, I get to perform, right? I don't gotta pay nothing else.
Yeah, but if you don't, you come out of pocket.
Because they still need that 30 tickets worth of money.
Right. Right. So it's like but it's different opportunities, different places, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's some I fuck with some promoters in St. Louis. I fuck with a lot of promoters in St. Louis, but it's some promoters that I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't fuck with. You know, just cause the simple fact it's like you gonna wait until the club damn near closed to let motherfuckers perform, you know, and ain't giving nobody no opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So it's like what's the point of even doing business with somebody that's going, you know what I'm saying? Half the time motherfuckers don't even get to perform. You know,
I was just gonna say that too. Like I said, I've talked to several of the up and coming artists. I do feel like it's again, it's a business that I don't understand, so I don't like to make comments. But I do feel like from the stories that I hear, it doesn't seem like it's always a mutually beneficial situation. And I hate that about my city. I do. Even me doing what I do, it's a lot of other people who do shows and podcasts, etc., but nobody wants to help.
It's like it's like
not even help, but even
I'm glad you said that.
Even nobody wants to to see nobody else do nothing.
It's right. That's why I'm glad you said that. Like, it's like, okay, back in the day, they used to believe in motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They used to,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they'll see some talent and they, you know, all right, we want, you know what I'm saying? Now they want you to have.
You need to already be a star.
Yeah, you need to already be a star. Like, so it's like you taking the niggas that got that's Facebook famous or Instagram famous, and you losing money. You losing money because they coming out with these one hit wonders, and you know what I'm saying? That's why motherfuckers losing. But like with Justin Bieber, the Scooter found Justin Bieber, and he was just rapping on the Scooter. I mean, Justin Bieber was just singing on the street. He wasn't popping like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he just found him,
right.
And the nigga famous now. It's like that with a lot of the older generation rappers, how they got on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers believed in them, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is. And now that's how I feel like they losing money, because they just doing all this shit off of popularity, you know, and popularity only lasts so long when you come out. Just like, you know, a lot of rappers came out because they had a popping song. They done gave them all this money, and they couldn't follow through.
Follow up.
You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't follow up.
So it's like you need to go with somebody that you listen to their catalog, you know, and shit, and you know that, all right, this nigga got some good songs for everybody, or this nigga got some good songs. This nigga got one good song, you know. So it's like, I don't know. It's a popularity game now. It's not a rapping game. It's not a rapping game. It's just.
No, it says now they don't even tell stories. They just bop around on screen and you know, say a couple of words over and over and over to a nice beat, and you know, I fucks with it. You know, it gets me there on Friday and Saturday nights. But again, when I really want to hear good music and listen to stories, I tend not to listen to the newer artists because I don't get that from them.
See, and that's where everybody, like, you know how many people that I done said, like, I done wanted to hear my music, and they listened to the music and was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to listen to your shit at first, because you know how many people done fucked that up for me? It's a lot of white people, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out here that's fucking it up to make people want to hear a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when people listen and hear the right person and be like, damn, this nigga straight, you know what I'm saying? This nigga straight got some music. You know what I'm saying? I might not like this song, but I like 2-3 of his songs, so that means he gon', you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 4-5 of his songs. So it's like, damn.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean,
like,
ain't nobody
so
gonna just like 100% of everything you do.
Right.
That's an unachievable goal. But again, if you have 10 good songs and I like a good 7 of them, I'm about it. I'm about it. And the other 3, you know, I might skip them. I might, but you know, I got that good 7.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. And that's gonna get you said. You know, that's gonna get you said. Like, it's a lot of people out here, like, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's taking people money. You know, like, taking rappers' money, like, as far as this fake promotions, this fake all this shit. Like, it's a lot of people out, like, so it's like you gotta be on the lookout for scammers and people stealing your money and all type of shit when it comes to this shit. Like, you got shows, I done been to shows where the judge wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, in the building. You know, the nigga that was judging, one judge wasn't even in the building, you know, came later, whatever, then come in and judge the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Or was walking in and out, you know, type shit. Like, so it's like, alright, I done been in some janky ass shit, you know, and niggas already know people, you know, you come in, then you know, so it's like, you gotta just watch out for a lot of stuff.
It's so crazy though. Like I said, again, before I started, you know, reaching out, I guess, into this industry of talking to people, I never knew any of this shit existed. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I wouldn't know because I wasn't in it. But it's just, I don't want to use the term amazing because that simplifies that it might be good. But it's astonishing. It is, because you're not the first one. You probably the first one that have said it on film, but you're definitely not the first one that has said it to me. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. I hate to hear that.
Yeah,
I hate
crazy,
to hear that.
Man. That's what I'm saying. Like, one needs to give people, not even give people, like, if you gonna offer something, offer it at your best ability. You know, like, shit, don't try to downplay shit. Like, give people, like, how should I put it? Like, if somebody spent all this money with you, you should at least be able to, you know what I'm saying, generate a crowd. Don't try to have them bring their own crowd, you know. Like, so it'd be like, that's my thing. Like, you need to have, you show club. You need to have a crowd. Shit, I'm the entertainer. I'm just coming to entertain your crowd. I don't need to bring 10 motherfuckers with me to create to give you extra revenue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna bring my people regardless. So why you telling me to bring people? Why the fuck are you telling me to bring people? I'm gonna bring my people. Like, shit, you know, whoever bought tickets, they gonna come. With don't nobody buy tickets, what the fuck you expect? I ain't popping. I mean, I ain't not even popping. I ain't no fucking celebrity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get tickets. I'm gonna get ticket sales regardless, cause motherfuckers support me.
Right.
But my whole thing is have your event popping. It's your event. That's the thing with STL promoters. It's your event. Have your shit popping already. Like, don't have a little ass crowd. You know what I'm saying? Then you charge your people to get in. You busting heads and shit. Like, it ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. But it's just like, that's why I don't spend money with everybody now. Like, you live and you learn.
You definitely do that. You definitely do that. You definitely do that. Okay, so I want to go back to the music. So you said your first song was Act Up. Okay, so you record that, you put that out. When did you, even like we spoke, how different artists, sometimes they are, I guess, singles artists, they'll throw out a single, it'll pop for a while, then they kind of fade away. And, you know, so what made you want to steer away from, I guess, that course of action?
What you mean, like?
Because you got, right now, you got 2 EPs out. You know what I'm saying? So those are actually attached to bodies of work. More so than when I look at some people, you know, Apple Music or Spotify, it's only like 3 or 4 songs. And they are like, you know, 9-10 months between each one of them songs. Like, what made you want it to be, or is that even a choice that you made, I guess?
I just wanted to show people, you know what I'm saying, that I can drop it.
And maybe I was asking the wrong question.
No, I just want to show people that I can drop it. You know, I can drop the EP. Like, shit, like, here go a catalog, you know, like, shit, like, here go 2, actually, like, shit, I got 2, like, you know, out of them songs, like, it only take 1 song, you know, to get a person popping these days, you know, like, shit, like, you know what I'm saying, it's like 1 song, so it's like, promote 1 song, that's what I'm back finna be too, you know what I'm saying, nobody need to promote 1 song, because unless it's whack or not, like, unless your song whack, you know, so it's like, shit, like, I just feel like promotion is the best key, you know. It's for like YouTube taking over now. Like, everybody, YouTube been taking over, but it's like, shit. Like, if you gonna do the open mic shit, know where to do it at, because open mics used to be free. It used to be free for you to get up there and do the shit.
It did.
You know, like, now they charging you to do it.
They charging you to perform at an open mic.
That's what it's not even called open mics no more. It's just called shit. And I don't even know the word to even say. Like, it's just shit. I don't know. I don't know the specific words to even like what it's called. But
you do know you gotta pay.
Yeah.
Damn.
You gotta
pay. I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. I don't know where to go to that. Okay, so the future? What's coming? What's going on? I guess within the next couple of months for you.
Promotions. Finna be hot on promotions. Like, that's my main thing. Like, I'm finna focus on a song, because I feel like I got more than 1 song that's gonna be a hit. You know,
I feel like that too.
I feel like if I promote 1 of my songs, that's gonna be a hit, and just focus on 1 good song, get there everywhere, music everywhere. That's the thing, getting your music everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a good rapper or a good entertainer, get your music everywhere. Like, that's the main thing. Like, I got a DJ in Africa, like, that be playing my music in Cameroon, Africa. He be playing. He be at some nice events. He sent me some videos. You know what I'm saying? He on the rooftop playing my music. Nice ass, nice. And you wouldn't like. And when I say Africa, I'm talking about the big parts out, the big towns and all that shit, the
real
big
cities
buildings
in
and
Africa.
shit. Yeah,
Not like
nice
the
parts.
desert, right?
I have proof. I have footage. Yeah. I got DJing in Washington. They was playing my damn, what part of Washington it was? I forgot what part of Washington it was, but it's just I try to network with a lot of people. You know, everything ain't caught on yet, but it eventually when I do these more promotion, like more of paying attention to one of my songs, then I feel like it'll start catching.
So which song, or I guess, are you focusing on right now?
Right now I'm focusing on my song, Booty Hole. Let me see that booty hole. Yeah, stop dropping roll.
How did you come up with that one?
It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. It's a tactic. It's something that you would need to get somebody's attention. Like booty hole. What the hell is this? Let me click on this booty hole.
Right.
Let me see what the fuck this booty hole. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. Like that's all it was. Cause I could have named this Stop, Drop, and Roll. Cause you know what I'm saying? I could have named it anything. But I'm like, okay. But I did say booty hole in the song, so I can just name it booty hole.
You did say booty hole in the
You know
song.
what I'm saying? Like,
Correct.
yeah, like, so no more be like, damn, what the fuck? Let me just see what the fuck this nigga talking about. He a rapper, he think booty hole, and it's a twerk song, and it's nice. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It's definitely one of those fun songs that I talked about.
Yeah,
Definitely a fun song. Definitely a fun song.
I just don't have the video yet, but it is out on Spotify, Apple Music, so you can go check that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like that's all it is for real. You know.
Alright, so what about the future? Like, what's I guess by the time this episode airs, it'll be, you know, coming up on the holiday season, all that type of stuff. So what can we look forward to from Young Sauc with 2 3s in the 2-2? What can we look for?
You can just look forward to a popping song. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna go harder. I'm finna be in different states putting on for our state, our city. You know, all that. You know, like shit. St. Louis, Missouri. I'm finna put on for all that. Like so, I'm gonna try to make a lot of different moves, network with a lot of different more people, so I can get my songs in different locations, more locations than where they are now. You know, and just try to do better than what I did last year. You know, be a better person. You know, so that's about it.
Great. So I want to take, before we kind of wrap up here, I definitely want to take this time to let you, I guess, throw any shout outs out to, you know, anybody that you want to shout out, any, you know, last words, final comments, any words of advice you want to bestow on young up and coming artists. You know, I definitely want to let you get your time to, you know, shine and put your message out to the world. It's all about you.
First off, I want to give a shout out to the whole family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, everybody know y'all is squad, gang, the label, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy PA. You know, so
Appreciate it.
You know, so I just want to say, like, everything don't happen overnight. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything a process. So take your time. Like, shit, lay off rappers. Shit, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, but you know, don't put your money in everybody's hands, because everybody's hands dirt. Everybody's hands ain't clean. You know what I'm saying? Just that's point blank. You know, so and focus on one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. You know, like shit. You don't always, like I told you, I got 2 jobs, so you don't always gotta sit. Like, I don't do that no more. You ain't gotta sit. Like, shit ain't cool. Shit was never cool. Motherfuckers made it seem cool. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk about gangs and all that shit. You know, but the whole thing is, gangs was meant to help black people. You know,
Correct.
It wasn't meant to kill. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So it's like, I just want to let the people know to get back to your heritage. It's sauce.
That's what's up. Well, again, I want to thank you so very much for coming through today. You definitely left an impression on me, and I'm pretty sure whoever watched it. It was definitely a pleasure getting to know more about you, about, you know, how you operate, your thought process, all that type of stuff. Anytime I have an artist on, or not even an artist, anybody, you never know how they will, you know, articulate their point. I think you did a great job. I think I've learned that, you know what I'm saying, aside from listening to your music, already listening to your music and the work, because I assume you write your own music.
Right. So
I can already tell that you have a way of words, you know how to talk, you know how to speak, but actually listening to you articulate it here in front of me, you are very intelligent. And again, I've learned a lot, not only about you, but about how you think and, you know, how you see things. And I thank you for that perspective. I do. Thank you so very much for coming on. It has absolutely been a pleasure.
Thank you.
It really has.
And I appreciate
really
you having me too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Any other time, you know what I'm saying? I'm more than welcome to come. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as you go platinum, I promise I'm calling you. I want you to know.
Yeah,
I'm calling you.
I'm always humble. You know what I'm saying? Every day. You know, God first, for real.
That's what's up. And to everybody else out there, please continue to like, share, subscribe. Please check out my man Young Sauce everywhere. I'll make sure all the socials are printed so you guys know where to find them. And until next time, stay tuned. Thank you so very much.
She gon' slide down the pole, stop, drop, and roll. Shaking that ass fast, I told her let's take it slow. She say she a stripper,